You are experiencing the Knuckleheads of Liberty podcast.
It is March 12th, 2025, and welcome to the Knuckleheads of Liberty, where we're bringing you the people and the organizations fighting for liberty around the country and in your region. And today we kind of have a special show where we're sort of diving back into COVID stuff with a COVID whistleblower. So that is Ronald Owens, and he worked at the California Department of Public Health. And so we're going to be talking about that and some of the work he's doing right now to spread the word on some of these issues of ways that the COVID vaccine may have been endangering our health and other issues, other related issues and issues of vaccine efficacy as well. But before we dive into the show, let me introduce you to the rest of the panel. In our lower left-hand corner, we have Leon, the word Brathwaite, last word in Liberty. He is a retired engineer in the state of California. In our lower right-hand corner, we have our guest, Ronald Owens, Jr. so thanks so much for joining us, Ronald. And my name is Jason McPhee, and I'll be your host. Well, we always start with a quote of the day. And since we've got a person who's blowing the whistle today on stuff, we're going to do a whistleblower quote. And who better than Edward Snowden? So, Leon, can you bring that up? And one of the things that Edward Snowden said, and I kind of like this one. He said, the sad truth that it is that societies that demand whistleblowers be martyrs often find themselves without either, and always when it matters the most. So, if there's a huge price to pay for whistleblowing, then, I guess we're just going to be stuck with the corruption of government. So, and I suppose we'll hear all about that from Ron as we're going through the show. So anyways, to kick off the show, we're going to start. Ron was working with the California Department of Health as a public information officer. And we actually have a little clip from a video that he made that kind of says a little bit about what he's doing. So we're going to start with that clip. And then we'll also show a clip too of some of the testimony that he's doing around the country, or around the state rather, as well. So Leon, can you play KOL 1?
My name is Ronald F. Owens, Jr. I've worked at the California Department of Public Health as an information officer too since March 2nd, 2009. I have retired from the California Department of Public Health after more than 29 years of state civil service. I wrote a book titled Muzzled Truth. This book is about my experiences at the California Department of Public Health before and during COVID-19 pandemic. In Muzzled Truth, you will learn that CDPH leadership deprived more than 38 million Californians from learning that properly dosed ivermectin can cure COVID. In Muzzled Truth, you will also learn that more than 38 million Californians were deprived from knowing that COVID-19 vaccines can pose a risk.
And there's also a little more to that video as well, and we can talk about some of that as we go through the show. But so Ronald, 29 years, so I got to ask you, what is it that the California Department of Public Health does, and what exactly did you do there?
Well, I was what they call a public information officer, or specifically an information officer too. That's a classification in state service where those professionals are intermediaries between the departments or agencies they work for and the media. So my job as a public information officer was to field media requests from reporters, and the questions that the reporters had that asked about the various programs that CDPH offers. And we would have subject matter experts who would respond to those questions. And whatever material came from the various centers at CDPH, sometimes it required us as public information officers to look at that information and to make sure that whatever was being presented was reader friendly, was hearer friendly. So we prepped subject matter experts for interviews, and I did throughout the course of my more than 14 years there. I staffed interviews, arranged interviews, and I basically was concentrating on the areas of food recalls and family health issues and those kind of issues. That's principally what I did.
Okay. It sounds like there's a little bit of background noise, or it may have just gone away. But,
yeah. Can I make a quick call?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Yeah, because I'll call the people in the back part of the house. Unless you want to let me vacate, you can maybe tell each other jokes. I'll be right back.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All righty.
All right.
Leon, I think I forgot to do the to give you guys an opportunity at the quote of the day.
I know. I
plowed
thought
right through it.
I mean, it was kind of self-evident, but that was fine. That was fine,
Yeah.
quite frankly. So,
Yeah.
well, we will. We'll
Well,
probably
we haven't gone very far. We could just start right over if we wanted to. I mean, or either that or James can cut all this out.
Well, I mean, Ron already gave quite a explanation of what he does. What we could.
Well, I know he did, but there was like all the sound that was coming through the background, and so
I got my nephew and niece-in-law and their 3 kids who were in the back part of the house. Did you want to start over again? Because this is not live, right?
no,
But
it's not. I mean,
okay.
it's going
Is it
live
good?
to Facebook, but it's not like what we're really doing is we're saving it for public access. So we cut it up and then we send it there. So yeah, let's just start it over, Leon. I think that'd
Is
probably
that
be
over?
best.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, I ran through the quote without giving you guys the chance to comment on it too.
Oh,
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, always and forever.
Thank you for listening to the Knuckleheads of Liberty podcast. Find us on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, your favorite podcast network, and at knuckleheadsofliberty.com.